come no battle drum, its sound is loud tattoo. But the Angela's bell or the Liffey swell rang out in the foggy dew. Right proudly high in Dublin town they flung out the flag of war. 'Twas better to die 'neath an Irish sky than at Sublar or Sudelbar. And from the flames of royal mead strong men came hurrying through, while Britannia's hunt with their long-range guns sailed in through the foggy dew. Was England bid our wild geese go, that small nations might be free? But their lonely graves are by soulless waves, or the fringe of the great North Sea. Oh, had they died by Pierce's side, or had fought with Cathal Brugha, their names we'd keep where the Fenians sleep, beneath the shroud of the foggy dew. Back through the glen I rode again, and my heart with grief was sore. For I parted then with the valiant men, whom I never shall see more. But to and fro in my dreams I go, and I kneel and pray for you. For slavery fled, oh glorious dead, when you fell in the foggy dew.
Brother! The Claymore cell!
Here, Desi.
Hello! Who's my shield?
the Provisional Government of the Irish Republic to the people of Ireland, Irish men and Irish women, in the name of God and of the dead generations from which she receives her old traditions of nationhood. Ireland, through us, summons her children to her flag and strikes for her freedom. Having organised and trained her manhood, through her secret revolutionary organisation, the Irish Republican Brotherhood, and through her open military organisations, the Irish Volunteers and the Irish Citizen Army, having patiently perfected her discipline, having resolutely waited for the right moment to reveal itself, she now seizes that moment, and supported by her exiled children in America and by gallant allies in Europe, but relying in the first on her own strength, she strikes in full confidence of victory. We declare the right of the people of Ireland to the ownership of Ireland and to the unfettered control of Irish destinies, to be sovereign and indefeasible. The long usurpation of that right by a foreign people and government has not extinguished the right, nor can it ever be extinguished, except by the destruction of the Irish people. In every generation, the Irish people have asserted their right to national freedom and sovereignty. 6 times during the past 300 years, they have asserted it in arms. Standing on that fundamental right, and again asserting it in arms in the face of the world, we hereby proclaim the Irish Republic as a sovereign, independent state, and we pledge our lives and the lives of our comrades in arms to the cause of its freedom, of its welfare, and of its exaltation among the nations. The Irish Republic is entitled to, and hereby claims, the allegiance of every Irish man and Irish woman. The Republic guarantees religious and civil liberty, equal rights and equal opportunities to all its citizens, and declares its resolve to pursue the happiness and prosperity of the whole nation and all of its parts, cherishing all the children of the nation equally, and oblivious of the differences carefully fostered by an alien government which have divided a minority from the majority in the past. Until our arms have brought the opportune moment for the establishment of a permanent national government, representative of the whole people of Ireland and elected by the suffrages of all her men and women, the provisional government hereby constituted will administer the civil and military affairs of the Republic in trust for the people. We place the cause of the Irish Republic under the protection of the Most High God, whose blessing we invoke upon our arms, and we pray that no one who serves that cause will dishonour it by cowardice, inhumanity or rapine. In this supreme hour, the Irish nation must, by its valour and discipline, and by the readiness of its children to sacrifice themselves for the common good, prove itself worthy of the august destiny to which it is called. Signed on behalf of the Provisional Government, Thomas Clark, Sean McDermott, Patrick Pearse, James Connolly, Thomas McDonough, Eamon Gant and Joseph Plunkett.
Conor Brownie! Ira! Conor Brownie! Isagina Brownie! Conor Brownie! Conor Brownie!
I want to welcome everyone here today particularly the families of our patriot dead, the men and women who gave their lives in pursuit of Irish freedom. And it's a great honour for me to have been asked to speak here today. Today, the 95th anniversary of the Easter Rising, when men and women went out and took on the might of the British Empire. And that was a watershed event in Irish history. It changed the course of Irish history, and it inspired thousands of other young Irish men and Irish women to join in the struggle for Irish freedom. 65 years later, in 1981, was another watershed period in our history. In the H blocks, 10 men sacrificed their lives for all of us. And they also inspired a new generation of people who were prepared to get involved in this struggle. And what was it all about? It was all about freeing this country, establishing a free and independent republic. That's what this struggle has been and is all about. The struggle's not complete, not by any means. And that's the work that we are involved in. And given my involvement in the hunger strike in 1981, people often ask, what would Bobby Sands have thought of all of this? And the honest answer is, I don't know. And the fact is that neither does anyone else. But it's also a fact that there are many, many people who spent time in the H blocks and in Armagh and in McGabry prisons who are still involved in this struggle. Many of them were on the blanket protest in the H blocks, endured the brutality that existed there in those days, and some of us were on hunger strike as well. And as far as we are concerned, there's an unbroken line right back to the H blocks, right back to the early 70s, and right back to 1916. This is the same struggle. It's not yet complete, and that's the work that we have to do. And the fact is this: there are more Republicans in Ireland today than there were in 1981. And that's what we have to continue doing, to get more and more people involved in this struggle. And Republican politics are more relevant today than ever they were. The big issues are still up there on the agenda. The issue of national sovereignty, of people's rights, and of citizenship. And the argument for political and economic unification has never been more easily understood. We have an organisation that's young, it's vibrant, it's energetic, and it's passionate about pursuing this struggle to a successful conclusion. Unfortunately, there are others out there who will continue to justify the use of force. They can't justify it. Some even say they are the IRA. I was in the IRA. There was only one IRA. And the people out there can use whatever combination of letters or words they want to describe themselves, but they will never be the IRA. They will never. They will never achieve what the IRA achieved, and they will never have the support that the IRA had. And in contrast to the negative message that's being sent out from these micro groups, we're sending out a positive message. We're building an organisation, and we're building political strength on this island. And that was seen recently in the results, the election results in the 26 counties. And there was recently a powerful symbolic image of that political project when the recently elected TDs from the south met with MLAs in Stormont and then later came over to the old Andytown barracks site there. And it put forth our message that we see no partition on this island. We don't see a border. We see it as one country, and that's the way our project will continue. And as powerful as that symbolism was, it's not enough. We need to continue working. We need to continue organising and building our political strength. We need to be preparing for a united Ireland. And as part of that work, we need to continue talking to unionists. We have to allay their fears about a united Ireland. We'll have to use our electoral strength to pressurise the Dublin government to begin preparation for a united Ireland. And one simple thing the Dublin government could do is to ensure that people in the north have a vote this year in the presidential elections. That's a simple matter the Dublin government could organise easily. Easter is a special time in the Republican calendar. It's the time when we remember our dead, people who toiled all their lives and didn't get to see United Ireland, people who went out and sacrificed their lives. And I'm conscious that those people, while they were friends and comrades, they were also cherished family members. And their passing has left many, many broken hearts. But on Easter, what Republicans should also do is rededicate themselves and recommit themselves to the ideals for which our friends and comrades give their lives. That ideal is a united and independent republic. That's the cause for which those people died. And in spite of what cynics and naysayers may say, in spite of what all our political opponents might say, an Irish Republic is within our reach. A new Irish Republic, not the caricature that exists at the minute. And let's go out today and recommit ourselves and rededicate ourselves with renewed energy and passion and enthusiasm to building that ideal for which our comrades gave their lives. Go my Ogaf.
To and fro in my dreams I go, and I kneel